This episode is brought to you by Shopify. That's the sound of switching your business to Shopify, the global commerce platform that supercharges your selling. Harness the best converting checkout and same intuitive features, trusted apps, and powerful analytics used by the world's leading brands. Stop leaving sales on the table. Discover why millions trust Shopify to build, grow, and run their business. Sign up today for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/tech23.
Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, I caught myself in 4K watching a hate video about, I wouldn't necessarily say that it was about me, but there was a video that I did a couple of months ago where it was overall it was just pretty much me adding on to the video, but it necessarily wasn't like a video that I came up with and that I, made myself, but it was a reaction video. And so, I can't really be surprised, by people's narratives about me, especially if they have this, wrongful hatred about me. And the reason why I say that it's wrongful is because at the end of the day, they're basing it off of stuff that they've seen online. Like, they haven't spent a day with me or years with me or however long, to actually get to know me. They just watched a 4-minute video, 10-minute video on me and stuff, and then they know everything about me. But anyways, but no, there was this video that I watched. So because I've been posting a lot of videos recently, and I just kind of, I like doing that. When I post a lot of videos, I like searching up my name and just seeing how many videos I posted this week. And at times, it's like, dang, bro, that's a lot. All from one person. And it's on multiple channels. I'm just going through, because there's a lot of videos I've uploaded, but I haven't published them. So I was just going through, all 34 of my channels, making sure I got, a bunch of all my videos, published, so I can start working on some newer content and stuff, because I'm very, very behind on content. But anyway, so I came across this video, clicked on it just so overall see what it was about. And it was funny how the person was overall describing me. They started off by saying I think I was scum or something like that. And then they just named off everything that I said to a hater at some point in time, that these guys might have thought that it was the worst thing ever. But it's fam, I've had worse things being said to me. I don't think at the end of the day any of these people are going to be traumatized by the stuff that I say. If so, then that's just a clear indication the internet has consumed their brain. They need to take a break. They need to go somewhere. Because I'm this is the internet. It's a free-for-all. Anybody is going to say anything. There ain't going to be a situation where it's you get into it with somebody and they're going to be nice and friendly with you. You name one time you've gotten into it with somebody and they're just out of nowhere, especially over the internet, and they decide they were going to play that whole kill 'em with kindness thing. No. My thing is this. With people that are kind to me, I will be kind to them. So if they, compliment me, they are hey, you got a great personality about you. I like your shoes. I like the style of your videos. You seem like a cool and chill person. If you come at me like that, why would I be rude to you? That's the thing that they forget to leave out, to just really describe myself. I'm not going to be mean to people that's done absolutely nothing wrong to me, but they always like to forget, why did I say those things to those people? She was naming off all of these different things that I said to a bunch of different people, and I started laughing about it, because I was hey, you know what? That was funny. It was funny. There's a time where somebody, and my thing is I'm not going to deny it. I'm not going to be I never said any of those things. No, I know I said those things. I was there for it. I witnessed it. I wanted to say those things because that's what was running through my mind at the time. My thing is this. I don't want to get up here and start throwing a fit and start crying and losing my mind talking about stop disliking my videos. I want you guys to stop. What is that going to do? Nothing. So if I got to roast these guys, if I got to say things to these guys that may cause them to cry, I will do it. I don't care. My thing is like when you're ruining a person's business because of your own personal hatred, do you think that they're going to show you some sympathy because you're a child or because you overall like you're giving out criticism? I know one of the things that they like to hide behind, and I think that that's, if anything is going to be scummy, it's that. But they always try to like hide behind the fact that they may have something wrong with them. And if that is the case, I am sorry that you got to deal with that. But when you come to a person, okay, without their knowledge, it's like I'm not going to know like if you're autistic or something's wrong with you, and I've never met you before. Like, it's just they try to like use that against me as if I'm gonna feel bad. And I'm like, okay, was I supposed to know that now? Before? At what point in time was I supposed to know that? But I'm like, my thing is this: if you're saying all these crazy things to me, I'm supposed to just let it go because you have some disability? No. If you're calling me the N-word, I don't care what's wrong with you. I'm going to go off on you. Like, what kind of, that doesn't even make any sense. Oh, you could call me the N-word. You can ruin my business. You could say things about me, my friends, and family. You could say all these different crazy things about me, and you could do all of these crazy things to me. But as soon as I do something, oh, I have autism. Why are you attacking an autistic person? Why are you like, it's stuff like that where I'm like, okay, well then don't start a fight that you can't handle when a person is defending themselves or they're attacking back. Like, it's stuff like that where I'm like, okay, if that's how you going to overall be, then it's like, don't start nothing with people. Easy and simple as that. But it's like, I don't go out of my way to start beef and drama with people. You can look at all of the beefs that I've ever been into. I've never started any of the beefs. I still remember the first beef that I've ever gotten into. Guess what? Didn't start that. That was actually because the one YouTuber, CJ So Cool, he did like some prank, and the guy was just running through his comment section and just trying to clout chase. And I called the dude out on that. I was just like, hey, so I guess maybe I did, like, I wouldn't necessarily, well, I guess, like, in a way I did throw the first punch and stuff. So maybe that was, like, what, the one time I did kind of, in a way, start some beef. I feel like if people are just going to have a field day with that. Oh, Tyler say he started some beef and stuff. Like, they're just going to, go crazy on that. But my thing is this. Would I have said something if he wouldn't have been in the comment sections clout chasing? Like, my thing is this. Because I don't like stuff like that. I hate when people get into my comment sections. I hate when I see other people in other people's comment sections talking about, oh, click on my video, it's a dope video, or check out my music, I'm next up to Tupac, or I'm the next Kendrick Lamar, and then when you listen to it, it's trash. Like, I've had that happen to me so many different times, and then when I did click on the guy's video, it was like, well, what does this have to do with CJ So Cool? And it just doesn't, that type of stuff just doesn't make any sense to me. It's like, I can go to CJ So Cool's channel and watch any videos that he's gonna, it's not like you live with this man and you got like all access to, what's going on in his household. Like, only he, his family, friends, and people that can, go in and out of his house, only they know what's going on in that household. So that's why I was overall calling them out, because I'm like, all right, for one, you're clout chasing, and it's like you're clout chasing on somebody that you don't know, you don't even live in the same country as the man. So I was like, yeah, I watched his videos. I think this dude lived like in the UK or some stuff like that. But anyways, but I did call him out for clout chasing. I'm like, because clout chasers, they need to get called out on that type of stuff. So anyways, but after that, then I remember I got into it with Minnesota Boy. I wouldn't necessarily, although I did react to him, it wasn't like I was being, rude or crazy to him. I was just like, and at the end of the day, I feel like that even if I was, like, I had a reason to. This man was out here making racist videos towards white people because some 12-year-old kids called them the N-word on Call of Duty. Like, that gives you a legit reason to go out and start attacking people that's done, your own fans. That's the crazy thing about it. I remember Minnesota Boys fans came to me and stuff and was telling me how he, just went off on them for simply just being white. So I'm like, that's messed up. Like, them people helped you. Those people, like, got you to where you were at with subscribers, views. Like, he was honestly on a good track with YouTube. I really don't understand, like, why he would throw all of that away. It's like, people, the funny thing about it, it's like, there's so much respect now for black content creators, it's like, fam, you could have been a part of that. You could have told your story. You could have had it. Honestly, I truly do believe that if Minnesota Boy would have continued doing what he was doing, he probably would have been one of the biggest like African American YouTubers on the platform. You know, I the crazy thing about it is like, as much as me and Minnesota Boy got into it, I truly do think that, you know, he had potential. He could have been somebody big. He could have been somebody that was like, hey, yo, he could have did some things with YouTube. I actually seen highly. Oh, then to talk on the first guy, me and the first guy actually did become cool with each other, and so after that, you know, we stopped with videos and stuff. But yeah, getting back to me and Minnesota Boy, but yeah, it was like I'd seen highly of him, and it was like I just didn't understand. I'm like, you're getting on me because I decided to not be racist. Like, I don't get that, you know. Like, and then having his friend, or not friends, but maybe they were his friends, I don't know, but having people from his channel threatening to hack me because I hadn't apologized to him, and then him staying up like odd hours of the night telling his fans to dislike videos about me and stuff. Do you think that I'm going to be cool with that person? You think I'm going to be? No. At the end of the day, this person is trying to ruin my business. So what am I going to do about it? I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to, you know, go and have a fit online over it. No, I'm going to defend my channel. I'm going to defend my work. I remember that was one of the things that Minnesota Boy said about me and was trying to get on me about, was how much I worked on YouTube, how many videos I would publish. And I was like, that's not, like, you know, to get on a person because they post a lot of videos, that's not, you know, that's not good for you at the end of the day. It's like, people are going to see that and be like, oh, he's a content creator that likes to put in work, I'm gonna go subscribe to him. So at the end of the day, it was kind of a shout out, you know, all the stuff that he did. But anyways, and then with the Just the Robot beef, I feel like that's probably one of my biggest beefs up to date, you know, on YouTube. But I did not throw the first punch. At the end of the day, I was simply doing the same thing that he would have done if his favorite YouTubers would have been getting attacked. His fans, I know of whoever their favorite and it's like, the funny thing about it, they have. It's like some of the most hypocritical people on the planet. Like, you're getting on me because I defended reaction channels, videos, all of that crap. And it's like, it's funny now today, like, you see how those videos just get so much praise on, you know, YouTube. I think even Deadpool kind of, you know, well, Ryan Reynolds, he was like, even like showing like recognition to it and was cracking jokes about it and stuff. And even they talked on it on Rick and Morty. You don't really hear nobody talking about no commentary channels and stuff. Like, no disrespect to commentary channels, but I'm just saying, like, like, reaction videos have like came a long way and stuff. But anyways, but yeah, like, I remember when that whole situation started between me and Just a Robot, it was over the fact because I defended YouTubers that I like. Like, he wouldn't have turned it if it had been the other way around, where people was doing reaction videos towards comment. We already were, but let's say like people that, you know, had a following with reaction channels and reaction videos was going out of their way to attack commentary channels. You wouldn't have went out your way to defend commentary channels, people in the commentary community, whether it was fans or the content creators themselves. You wouldn't have defended nobody. See, that's why I'm like, it's stuff like that where I'm like, hey, bro, don't make it seem like that, oh, you was in the right for the video that he made on me. But yeah, at the end of the day, I didn't even know who he was when he did make a video about me. I just remember his fans was blowing him up and stuff. At the end of the day, I probably would have forgot all about that guy, but he just kept tried to make his name well known on my channel. And I'm like, bro, you gotta understand, at the end of the day, nobody doesn't really care about what you're saying about me or what you're saying about reaction videos, channels, and all of that. The funny thing about it, it's like people are going to still watch reaction videos and all this, you know, and any other videos that they like watching. They're not going to stop watching it because they watched your one video, so they was never a fan in the first place. So, but anyways, but yeah, I was like, I did not throw the first punch when me and him got into it. I might have thrown like the last few punches. I might have thrown like some hurtful punches when it really came down to it. But at the end of the day, like, I wouldn't necessarily say that I was the one that was ruining his channel or ruining what he had going on. You know, like, my thing was this. Every time when his fans or when somebody came from his channel and they started talking about me, that's when I'll talk about him. Other than that, I had no desires or no reason whatsoever to talk about him. My thing is this. I said what I needed to say. He said what he needed to say. Why would the beef continue? Why did it continue? If we're gonna sit down and talk about that, why did the beef continue? My thing is this. In his words, he destroyed me. He said everything he needed to say about me when he was doing the first few videos about me. When his channel started blowing up, what was going on with my channel? I was getting rated with dislikes at every single day. Every single day. Every video that I upload, whether it was a shout out video, whether it was a moving video, whether it was a reaction video, a gaming video, any type of video that I upload just got rated with dislikes, bruh. Rated with dislikes. So at the end of the day, why was he still focused about me? When you sit down and think about it, why was he so focused about me? Even, I remember it wasn't too long ago where I seen a tweet and he was talking about how I made him so upset and how mad and I'm like, that's how you know that you got to somebody mentally where I'm like, I'm not even saying or doing anything about the man. Honestly, I don't even think it was sometime after that, I seen another tweet that he made about me and I'm like, bruh, you just don't know how to let things go. I honestly do feel like that the day when I really start blowing up on YouTube and really start making a name for myself and I'm, doing all these crazy and wild things, he's still going to be holding on to that. The fact that it's like, yo, this guy that I tried to destroy literally got famous off of the videos that I despised. I don't think he understands that. It's like, not everybody likes commentary videos. Nobody doesn't go onto YouTube to watch a commentary video about why I hate TMossBoss. Seriously, only you and your fans was watching those videos, bro. So I honestly think that that's why whoever this fan was, it was all that made this video about me and things. It's like, you're naming off every bad thing that I said and done to people and stuff, but it's like, why did I say and do those things? Why did I go after the person that I said that was I wanted a dog to chew their throat out. I think I said something along the lines, I hope they get slapped or punched in the face or some stuff like that. And why did I say that? What was my reason for saying that? Did you forget the fact that they put my videos in the same conversations as a mass shooting, as if people was really going to try to compare my videos and a mass shooting? Do you think my thing is, this is just my question to everybody. Please, reach out to me and give me your answer. What would you rather be going through? Getting shot multiple times or watching one of my videos? Because at the end of the day, I would rather go and backtrack, find some of the most cringiest videos I've ever recorded. And I don't care if it's my latest video. I don't care if it's the oldest video that I've uploaded onto YouTube. But I would rather go back and watch some of the most cringiest of the cringiest content that I've ever done. I would rather today make some of the most cringiest content than to get shot multiple times in the middle of a mass shooting. So that's why I was like, that's why I had a problem with that. That's why I had a problem with Just a Robot when this man, he's mad over the fact that I found videos that I enjoy doing and he doesn't enjoy them, so he figures, oh, I'm just going to start up this beef and this drama between the both of us, get a bunch of people to just hate on him, and overall, ruin his YouTube channel. There's 4 years worth of content. That means probably a good, over 1,000 videos. There's a lot of videos up on my YouTube channel that's just rated with dislikes for no reason at all. And so that's why my thing is this. If people would ask me, do I have a problem with these guys? I truly do. I do. Because it's like, you did something. Alright, so you tried to, I can't necessarily say that they did ruin my channel. I do feel like even after all of that, my channel, it did see better days and stuff. But my thing is this, you did all of that, okay, over the fact that you hated my videos. You think a person is gonna, at the end of the day, gonna oh, okay, well, you ruined my videos. It's fine, it's cool. My thing is this: he can come out with, even recently, where it's like he got exposed on all this racist crap. Instead of going out and apologizing to the people that he offended, what did he do? He came out with a video defending himself on why he said the N-word. Like, my case is closed, fam. Like, I ain't got nothing else to say about this. It's like you sit down and do some stuff like that, and then you think people are going to be okay with it. It's like, the case is closed. I've said everything I needed to say. It's like, him and his fans, they're some of the most, like, sorriest people that you can honestly sit down and think of. Like, I'd rather, there's so many people, that's like cringy content creators on YouTube that I would rather work with than to, I will honestly, probably one of the cringiest people I have to say right now is probably like, maybe Gabby Hanna, Trisha Paytas, Tana Mojo, if that's how you pronounce her last name. What are some other YouTubers? Dirty Dom. Who else? There's a lot of YouTubers I would rather sit down and make videos with. I know people would be like, wait, what kind of videos would you do with Dirty Dom? Probably like an interviewing video to just overall try to figure out, like, not even trying to, like, really. It's crazy because I'm like, even people that get the most amount of hate on YouTube, like, I don't go out of my way to spread hate towards them. I don't go out of my way to, like, say or do any, like, crazy things to them. I mean, unless they're, doing something to a friend of mine's. Like, I know I've, like, went after Trisha Paytas because, she's done some, like, scummy things to my friends. That's about it. But it's like, I always wait for the other person. That's one thing that I've grown up on, is always wait for the other person to throw the first punch. But but it's like, do not throw the first punch, because it's like, then of course they're gonna accuse you. You're the one that started all of this. You're the one that did. So it's like, that's one thing that nobody can honestly say about me. And it's like, even it's like, what people, I know there's the one the racist. It's like, but it's, I am gonna get onto that guy. There's like so many different, like, racist people amongst just the robot community. It is just funny when he got called out on it and stuff, and it was like, he really wasn't trying to apologize for it. And it's like, fam, yeah, I said everything I needed to say. So yeah, it is what it is. I mean, these guys overall are gonna, hate my videos regardless. I can't do anything about it besides just, be like, hey, go watch somebody else. Like, don't nobody care what you have to say about me. It's like, ain't nobody looking up TMossBoss hate videos unless it's people amongst that community or other people from other communities that hate me. Oh, and then I know that was like one of the things I remember the girl tried to call me out on was when I had, so there's this community on YouTube. Now, I did apologize to them because I was like, okay, I, realized that there's people from this community that was offended. So overall, I'm like, I got to apologize and things, and that's what I overall did. And so there's this community. It's the Thomas Tank Engine community. And I'm pretty sure everybody knows of that TV show with the talking trains and stuff, and they, I guess, teach you things. But anyways, I seen how many adults was a part of that community. Now, primarily, who watches that show? Like, are you watching that show today, or were you watching that show when you was a kid? Like, everybody that I know and that I asked about that show, they always said, oh yeah, I remember that show when I was a kid. Key words that they're saying, I remember that show when I was a kid, but they're not today still actively watching that show. My thing is this, it's one thing when you're watching the show, when you got a whole, like, page built around it on social media, and who's gonna be on social media? Kids. Who's gonna be looking up that stuff? Thomas the Tank Engine and all of that? Kids. So my thing is why can't you just be yourself and talk about the show? Why can't you show your face and show? Because that's what I was seeing out of all of it. I'm like, it's these people that are not showing their face, they're not showing their name. You don't really know anything about them besides the fact that they're promoting and that they're a fan of a kids cartoon show. Like, yes, adults can watch cartoons, whether it's kid cartoon shows, adult cartoon shows, or adults can watch any cartoons that they want to watch. Private if they own home, out in public, do what you want to do. But when there's kids that's like you, or when there's like adults among this community. Well, it originally started where it was like kids in this community was going after me, but then once I started seeing adults coming in and was like teaming up with these kids, I'm like, you don't find that weird and strange that you're a 20, almost 30 something year old person out here conversating with a kid online about a kid's cartoon show? Am I the only one that sees something weird about that? Like, I'm just trying to figure that out and stuff. So I did say that in a video where I was all like, hey, yo, if you're an adult watching this show and things, and I think I maybe should have, like, cleared up my words or, you know, said things a little bit differently. But yeah, if you're an adult, like, hiding behind one of these, you know, accounts that's like a kid is gonna most likely be looking at, because it's like, you know, you ain't following nobody from your high school, you ain't following nobody that, like, you know, your family probably doesn't know that you're a part of all of that stuff. But when you're out here, like, you know, pretending to be some, like, character from a kid's cartoon show, knowing kids is going to be interested into that, like, I guess, like, if you're overall, you know, talking amongst other adults, all right, yeah, fine, sure, cool, do what you want to do. But at the end of the day, kids are going to see that. Kids are going to want to conversate with you and stuff. You know, you don't, my thing is, like, kids watch wrestling, for an example. You don't see wrestlers going out their way to message no kids and stuff. Why? Because that's gonna look weird. So that's how I see it, where it's like you guys is having private conversations about me. What other kind of private conversations are you guys having? That's why I'm like, I remember when I called those guys out. Oh, when I called them out on that stuff, they got so mad. Because I was like, no, I did say that they were I don't know if I'm allowed to say that word on my podcast. I really don't know the rules and regulations with certain things and certain words, but I did say that they are more interested. The word, it's a word where it means that they're more interested in kids than adults, and so yeah, I called them that. They got all mad and offended, and I'm like, well, why are you guys? My thing is this, like, if there's nothing to worry about, then there's nothing to, you know, be mad or offended by. You know, like, at the end of the day, somebody can call me out and accuse me of some stuff, and I'm like, all right, I know I'm not doing this. I'm not going to get mad or offended by anything. So I'm just going to overall move on, probably make some jokes out of it. But no, I was watching, like, full-grown adults getting mad over the stuff that I was saying in the video. And I remember there was this one guy, he looked like he was, like, in a college dorm, or I don't know, maybe he was in a room or something, but regardless, I was like, fam, look at your setup right now. You're a grown man online yelling about another man that talked badly about a kid's cartoon show. Like, and the funny thing about it, kids wasn't getting offended. It was adults that was getting so offended by this. I'm like, man, well, at the end of the day, I'm like, you know, maybe what I said was right. I really don't know in things, but if not, then I'm like, all right, well, I did apologize, but you guys are still holding on to that till this day. So it's like, you know, at this point, I really just don't care. I'm like, hey, yo, if y'all gonna still be offended about this till this day, I'm like, that's on y'all. But I'm like, I'm not gonna every single year have like a annual apology for you guys. Like, y'all better accept the first apology and move on. If not, then just expect to get roasted every single time I talk about you guys. And trust me, I'm in a mood where I'm just not gonna hold back, and I will say some things, and if it causes people to cry, oh well. So, but anyways, I will talk to y'all later because I am hungry and I'm gonna go make me something to eat. So I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, I'm watching this TV show, and this woman really set up some kids that steal. I'm like, that is crazy. But anyways, I got like the show on mute and stuff. But yeah, talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. And if you are, make sure you subscribe to one of my 34 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss. And make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. Also, if you are purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your next purchase, but I don't know for sure if the code will work for you. You might try the code out. If it doesn't work, contact SeatGeek, because SeatGeek's trying to ignore me. So I'm like, all right, well, I'll just redirect all the fans to you guys, because, yeah, it's like that stuff ain't going to slide with me. So, but anyways, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.